It wasn't easy being me growing up. I struggled in school. I was labeled a dreamer. Told many times I was different and that I danced to a different beat. I took it as a compliment. The hunger to explore led me to join the Coast Guard in 1980. Where I bought my first 35mm camera with 2 lenses. To remember, to capture what would become my life. The camera became my second set of eyes. I didn't plan on becoming a freelance photographer and fishing guide. I just followed what made me feel alive. Did I get that on film? Freelance meant freedom. Freedom to choose my projects, freedom to choose my hours, and freedom to choose my path. Being a photographer and a fishing guide gave me something powerful, a reason, purpose, a passport to wild places and new waters. Now that I'm older, I look back, not just at the accomplishments, but relationships, moments, people who trusted me with their time. Every trip shaped me, every story refined me, every failure taught me more than success ever could.
Oh my God!
There's something about being on the water that slows your heart, clears your mind, and reminds you that you're still connected to something real. I want to tell you a story about a good friend of mine, Scott Whitten. I met Scott 30 years ago at North Georgia Tech, where he was a photography student in my night class. Over the years, what began as a love for photography set the foundation for a shared passion for fishing and filmmaking. Our camera skills and fishing experiences has provided us both a way to express our creativity, share our stories, and inspire others. In the future, Scott and I plan to explore various fishing destinations to refine our skills on the water and behind the camera. Our goal and mission is to encourage others to explore the rewarding world of fishing and filming.
Hey there, my name is Scott Whitten, 53 years old, married with 3 boys, Gainesville, Georgia resident, fly fishing guide and videographer. Combined the two together. Went to school back in the early 90s at North Georgia Tech, where Kenny was my instructor. And then got back together with Kenny around 2011 when I came to one of his tournaments to photograph it. And then in 2013, got involved with his nonprofit with working with vets, doing video and photography, trying to help promote that program. And just combine the two together, and I'm guiding and doing video as today. What inspired me to become a fishing guide? Well, it was with the Goodwill Guides. And I didn't even really come up to be a guide for that. It was after learning and watching other people that knew more than me, just learning from them. And then when new people would come in, I could give some pointers that I have learned, just, passing it on. And just really caught the bug. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better office than being out in the middle of a river. My greatest fishing achievement, I would say today it would be the striper on the fly rod. That was something that I've been wanting to do, been trying for 3 years, and finally achieved it in 2024. We were maybe 10 minutes in, and I hung into my first striper, and apparently I misjudged how powerful they were, and my knot wasn't good enough. It broke.
Dude, what happened?
Holy crap.
What happened?
Ooh, I haven't felt like that.
Damn.
Holy crap, that fish had some muscle.
There's more in here.
God, that's a tough one. My favorite fish to fish for today are stripers. They put up a very good hard fight. You'll see in my video when I finally get it out that, I was highly surprised of how much power these fish have. My next target fish will be saltwater tarpon. That would be my next one. He came and nailed
Keep it on, folks. It was a knot hold. Exactly. Just don't. There you go.
There's another one right behind him.
It's okay. I'm more interested in getting your fish in here. Yeah, baby! Oh my God! That is a monster.
No.
Finally. Good job, man.
God damn. Whoa. There's a lot. There's a lot of things I'm passionate about. Love, the outdoors. I guess photography and video come into play there, where I can capture those moments and, keep them. And getting out on the river by myself, when I can. There is a quote. There is something someone told me a while back. Sometimes people, they're afraid to ask. And this guy, he told me, it's like, what's the worst thing they can say is no. It's like, that's it. And it's like, if you've got an idea in your head, go and do it. Do it for yourself. if anything. If nobody else likes it, let them be haters. Any advice for getting into fly fishing? Do it. You'll love it. I'll tell you my experience with getting into fly fishing. I had learned fly fishing back in the early 90s, you know, from that famous movie that I really never even watched. But I always thought, you know, where do you fly fish around here? This isn't Montana, it's not Colorado or anything like that. But it's just a different style of fishing is all it is. And just really didn't have any resources like they do today on how to learn. But luckily, you know, I got invited to come up for the startup of Goodwill Guides fly fishing. Can we say that, or are we going to get in trouble for using that word? And everything. And man, like I said, I've been doing it since 2013, and you know, I've spent some money.
Good time to ask you about the Goodwill Guides and what you remember about it and what it did for you.
What I remember about the Goodwill Guides is the people that I met. Even though they've moved away, you know, you hear from them every now and then or something like that, but there'll be people that if they ever call up, we'll just pick up where we left off. Kind of just friends for life. Yeah, it was good times. That was a really good program. And to this day, it's continued on, just a little different format, different name, but still this, you know, the same goal and everything, to give back.
I have experienced and witnessed the magic healing powers of fishing. It's spiritually therapeutic and incredibly helpful for someone who is emotionally suffering. Here I have the opportunity to inspire others to follow their dreams and passion. I've worked with people from all walks of life. I've watched beginners become believers, and I learned that giving back and teaching others is what I do best. My goal is to fish and film, share and influence others, create content that is cinematic, informative, and enjoyable to watch.